oriented, I think. Like, we'll be looking to be less control, more combo. Makes us more combo control. I'm going to put it that way, control oriented. So those are your choices. And you will get multiple poll choices. Or no, we're not this time. This time you have one choice. So make it count. Please vote. It's a quick one, so you have 4 minutes. I'm gonna can it at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I want to know what our last card is, and I want to jam another league with the deck. Okay? Logically, the decision is not to run odds and ends or electrolyze the survey. So then it'd have to be logic, not remand, or is a charm. Please vote. I appreciate you guys voting. 4 votes already. Is a charm. Electrolyze is in there. Oh, baby. I mean, it is one of my favorite cards in Magic. Is a charm. Flexible, most useful in the early stages, but can loot in the late. Odds is flexible, can be used with brain. Oh, Logicnaut's getting some love. No love for the 4th remand. Okay. So Logicnaut, blue counterspell impersonator, has better late game potential than most other 2-mana counters. Please vote. Let me go back and link it one more time if you haven't started. Fire Ice is not in Modern, otherwise that one's one of my favorites. Fire Ice is one of my favorite Magic cards. It's very close between Electrolyze and Fire Ice. I actually might like Fire Ice more. Oh, Remand's got a vote. Odds and Ends is tied with Is It Charm. Electrolyze coming up in 3rd place. Odds and Ends is crushing now. Really? Oh, Is It Charm? Is It Charm. Flexible, most useful in the early stages of the game, but can loot in the late. So the most flexible cards are what are winning. That's reasonable. So our flexible cards are what's winning in the vote. They're also really sweet. I have a really pretty, like I said, Is a Charm. So where did I put that? Don't tell me I lost it. God. Here it is. No, it's not. That's not the one. This is the one. So I have 2 choices for the GP, both of which are pretty and foily. Although I really shouldn't run too many foils because it's awkward because I only have so many cards that are not foil. But yeah, I have really pretty. I have a normal foil Is a Charm. If that's an issue, I can get a normal Is a Charm. But I'd like to run this one. This is the FMM promo one. I gotta say, we're running Jeskai Brain. I gotta vote for the split card in your colors. There's a reason why I've got 3 far away. One ball just says, yeah, running split cards makes it more likely to cast something. Triple Cheese is easy pick. Yeah. No, but I have some really pretty Is It Charms I can bring, so. Looks like Odds is winning, though. No, Is It Charm's winning. So it looks as though Is It Charm has won? Okay. I don't get to run the pretty one on Magic Online, but... Okay, no, you have 1 more minute. I'll link it one more time. You have 1 more minute to vote. If you have not voted yet and you would like to, please do. I really appreciate you guys voting. It lets me know that you're participating. There's 19 votes so far. How many people are hanging with us today? I usually don't check that because it's kind of sad because most people don't participate in the voting. You guys usually tell me, oh, I'm on my phone, I can't vote. I get that. Or you're lurking, I don't really want to vote. I get that attitude. But it's helpful for me to see how many people are like in watching and then seeing how many people actually vote. So we got 66 people. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. So we got 66 people watching. That's not bad. Thank you guys so much for voting. That's like almost a third of you participated, so thank you. Thank you. That is awesome. One of Is a Charm belongs in every deck. If you don't vote for Odds Ends, I'll ban you. Oh, Odds is winning now. What? Is a Charm's... Nope, Is a Charm got another vote. It's very close. It's very close. And yes, I will buy it if it wins. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Well, I guess we're buying the Odds and Ends. Sorry, everyone who likes Is a Charm. Sorry, everyone. Oh, we're gonna run the sweet card. Oh, sweet. It won by his landslide. Yeah. Hey, I didn't make that decision. I did not make that decision, okay? That was completely you guys. Do they have a foil one? So they can matchy-matchy? That was completely you guys. Ban me then. Ends? Odds? Ends? Got it. Oh, they're cheap. They're cheap! Oh, no foil. No. Maybe I should speculate on this card. Does seem really good in Jessica Brains. Wait, Jessica Brains? Jeskai Brains. Just Skyward Sword Brains. Just Skyward Bird, Angry Bird Brain. Transfusion. Oh, God, what are we going to call this deck? It needs a name. It needs a name. But Card Hoarder has them cheap, and I'm pretty sure I have credit with Card Hoarderino. This card is so cool, though. It's really cool. Strangely enough, I've always found a use for it. Oh, it's going up. What? Why? No. No. Are people onto this? Oh, wow, we can get one for free, maybe. We have credit, we have credit, we have credit, we have credit with card theme. Ooh, they have foils. So I have credit with foils, though. View foil. Crap. People are onto this card. I can't. I can't get a freebie one for foil. That's okay. I know what I can do. I can get two that are regular. That... Yeah. v.2.4 I also have credit with. But it's a better price from Token Bot, or is it a better price from... Yeah, let's go to either Card Feed. No, not Card Feed, excuse me. Token Bot is the one I have credit with. God, people are onto this? People know that the card is cool. Crap. They know that it's cool with the Jessica Brain. The Brain Trust. How would we call it? Jessica Brain, Transfusion, Sword, Charm, USA, Odyssey? Oh, it's an Odyssey, alright. We are on a journey. The Brain Trust. So you're calling it the Brain Trust? I think that's the beauty of this archetype, is it's not really an it's not really... I think that's the beauty of Brain. Thanks for voting, guys, by the way. I think that's the beauty of this card, is like... There's so many different things you can do with Brain in a jar. Whether it's bet call, or whether it's going to be... whether it's bet call, or whether it is... or whether it's breaking and entering, is another fine archetype for the card, I feel. Trade. Esper Brain Trust. That's cool. I like that name. You get to name it your own thing. Like there's not going to be any, the beauty of this card, and if you haven't gotten yours, you might be missing out, because there's also a standard deck that plays them. Well, no, you haven't missed out because it's not expensive yet. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Because everybody always gets angry if you put something that way. You haven't missed out. I actually just found some more sleeves. Fantastic. That's random. You haven't missed out. Because it's not that expensive yet. You can still get Brains. What is this guy selling them for example? Brain in a jar. Just at least on Magic Online. It is only... Is it still cheap? I think it is still cheap. He doesn't have any. Okay. Well... There you go. So he doesn't have any. But I'm still pretty sure it's still relatively cheap. So seriously, do yourself a favor. It's such a cool card. It has a lot of different applications that... Even the Odds is cool. Even the Odds was the precursor to Timely Reinforcements, by the way. They're very different cards. But Even the Odds was the precursor to Timely Reinforcements. Anyway. It's still relatively cheap through Dirigible. Yeah, only a quarter of a ticket. Yep, play set from Card Hoarders, just a ticket. I don't know how much longer that's going to be the case. I'm going to just grab 3. How are elves positioned in Legacy and Modern? I would say that Elves is a fantastic... If you're looking for a non-blue deck to play in Legacy, Elves is a fantastic choice. It rewards sequencing and understanding your deck better than most decks in Legacy, actually. I know it's crazy to think about. I think the one that you need to have that down the most is Miracles, but Elves is actually not the easiest deck to play, which excites me. Let's try Done, see if that works. Elves is honestly the easiest deck to play. Oop. Nope. Hang on, let's put one back. I only need 2. That's me being greedy. Submit. Yeah, Elves is fantastic. It's also interesting in Modern. I wouldn't say it's necessarily well positioned now. It actually was a fine deck to be playing during Drowsy Winter because there was a lot less Lightning Bolt flying around. Black Lotus. The Black Lotus. I don't have duels, I have everything else. I have Cradles, though. I'm thinking of just building Elves. Yeah, it's a really cool deck. It rewards smart play. Done. Oh, nice, it went through. It rewards intelligent play. Better than some decks do. No offense. I mean, there's some, like, I've played, jeez. I was playing Shardless for a little bit there, and I'm sure all the Shardless players in the room are going to be, like, so angry at me in a second, but I feel like that card takes a little bit less... I'm just going to say more, like, that's not a good example. Or Legacy Burn, for that matter. Like, I'll throw a couple others under the bus. But, you know, like, there's some archetypes in Legacy that just kind of, or like Stompy decks in Legacy. They're pretty straightforward. It's pretty much just as long as you sequence your spells correctly, you're fine. Yeah. Let's not rock the foils, it's random. Unnecessary. And I probably will try to not do that at the GP. Back. Oh, oh, G.I. Joe. Up. I'm still dropping it. Where, Terry? Get over here. Get over here. Alright, Bex. That's not a bad thing to say. Linear decks keep other decks in check. Make a healthy meta. Yep. Yeah. Exactly, like that's... Oh, these are actually here. That's the thing about Magic, is it's like, you can like, quote-unquote, be angry with an archetype, or you can like, be like, oh, I hope I never face that. But you know what? There's a reason that it's there. There's a reason that people are playing it. So, you know, especially with how Magic, the community has grown, and more players are looking to online websites or providers for deck lists or what have you. It's kind of, you know, a lot of people are like worried about Magic. Honestly, I feel like we're in like maybe the golden era in a way. I mean, I've been playing Magic since I was about like 9. I mean, maybe that's not the case. Maybe we're not entering a golden age. But in some ways, I feel like Magic, despite what some people might think, is relatively healthy. And I don't think I maybe would have been saying that, at least for Modern's sake. I don't know if I would have been saying that a few months ago. But yeah, I think things are good. I think there's some things that need to change. I think that Moto needs an overhaul. I think that Magic coverage needs an overhaul. But you know what? As far as the game, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about the client. I'm not talking about what Wizards has done. I'm just talking about the game itself. And what the people outside of Wizards are doing with the game, I think is good. I think that I've seen the Twitch community for Magic tremendously grow. I think I've seen a lot more people come and flock and watch and just enjoy. But anyway, ban and Snaring Bridge. Eldrazi cough cough. Ban Moon. Triple G says, guys, we found a deck in which odds and ends is great. Seems golden. Alright, let's jam. I hate to break it to you, though, we have one more match to go. So we are going to play one last match with the previous configuration. And then we're going to play the one with the double odds ends. And it's going to be sweet. This was where we were testing Crumble, and I just whatever, just let Tron beat us, it's fine. Because that's the thing, is we can spend 3, 4 card slots, some main, some side, trying to fight a matchup that, you know what, our archetype just has no business winning, and that's okay. It's okay that